Good morning, everyone. It's Valerie, otherwise known as Chick Picker. How's everyone doing today? I think it's Tuesday. Let's see. Tuesday, August 21st. Is that right? That doesn't seem right. I don't know. I hope everybody's having a good morning. Got some listings, got some shipping to ship out, packages to ship out. That sounds better. Um, I think I had 5. It says bad stream. I don't know. Good morning, Frankie. Yes, it's the 21st already. Man, this month is just flying. This year has just, it doesn't seem like it when you're in January, but coming to August, I can't hardly believe that, it's going to be September. Before you know, it'll be winter already. I think probably because it was just such a long winter. I think that, I don't know. It goes so quickly. Yep, almost time for school to start. State fair starts soon. Hey, Sir Thrifts a lot. Good morning. Hope you're having a good morning. Am I buffering or anything that you can see? Hey, Hank. When I brought it up, it said bad stream. So, I don't know. Let's see. We get very little snow, but a lot of cold in the winter. Sir Thrifts a lot. Where are you? I forgot. Okay, that's good. I'm glad to hear it. Yeah, I got up and was kind of slow moving this morning, but I finally got all my packages packaged up. Well, I'm glad that it looks fine and it's clear, so that's good. I don't know where everyone else is at. Must be sleeping in this morning. Mount Vernon, Illinois. I'm in the lower third of the state. Yeah, we can get quite a bit of snow actually up here. And we're not that much more northern than you are, but I don't think. Maybe a little bit. Ooh, Frankie's finds. The son and the bride are taking me dress shopping today. Good. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. When is the wedding? Morning, Carol. I haven't been to a wedding in forever. I would say, when was the last wedding that I went to? Mm, oh, it was kind of uh, it was kind of a weird kind of wedding, but I mean, it was still a wedding. They still got married and stuff, but that was like 8 years ago. I mean, both of the girls got married. My girls, they got married on the same day at the same place, but they just went to a place in, I think it was Lake Tahoe. They got married. So, but October 12th, yeah, that's pretty quick. That is pretty soon. It'll be here before you know it. Most definitely. Was somebody in here? I thought I heard something, but I didn't see a picture. I wasn't on that screen. Yeah, so it's been a while since both of the girls actually want to actually have a wedding. That's one of their, dream things is to have a wedding. Oh, okay, Todd was okay, but They were thinking like maybe for their, 5th wedding anniversary or something, but said, "Heck, you're already married. Take that money and go on a nice vacation." You know. But I mean, that's one of their dreams is to have a big wedding and do all the do all the deeds and everything. She tried her dress on last night, didn't like it. She almost started crying. Aw, I know, drama, drama. The bride to be. So there's a lot. I've been to quite a few weddings in the last 5 years. They were very redneck, and it felt like getting drunk at a party was the main objective. They got married to have the party. Oh my gosh, that's a lot to. Hey, Savi Siegel, welcome, welcome. Yeah, Bridezilla. Yeah,
Good morning.
that's a lot of work to go to to get married to just to have a party. I'd just have a party. I have never had an all the bells and whistles, wedding. I got married the first time in Las Vegas at the world famous Chapel of the Bells, and supposedly there was a lot of movie stars that got married there. So, and then, and I wasn't. The thing was I was only 16, and so we couldn't even stay there to like gamble or anything because I was too young. So as soon as we got married, we left. We didn't stick around. So your mother and father in-law got married there. Yeah, my sister and her wife got married there, and yeah,
I got married once.
you did.
Yeah,
Did you have the whole all out wedding?
just a
Just a
church
nice one.
wedding. I mean,
Yeah,
we preacher hooked us up and
yeah.
went to New Orleans for a honeymoon.
Oh, that's fun. I bet that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, and then 32 years later,
Man,
she hadn't kicked me out. Yeah, I don't know.
you're doing good.
Stupid.
You
I
must
married
be
a
doing
stupid.
something right. No.
Yeah, she's pretty dumb staying hooked up to me for 30.
Hey, you know what? Once you get them trained, it's hard to
I might be trained, but she sure isn't.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's not the way it goes. Oh my gosh.
We've reached some compromises, like, yeah, she will not do trash. I mean, only if I'm out of town will she even touch that trash.
Yeah,
But then I absolutely hate going to the grocery store.
right.
So I kind of make her do that.
Yeah. I mean, compromise. That's what a marriage is all about is compromise.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So while you're out of garage sales, can you stop and pick up da da da? And I'm like, roll my eyes all the way back twice around backwards through my head. Really? Never mind.
I'll do it myself.
Never mind. No, you guilted me into it. I'll do it. No. I
Uh,
I hate grocery shopping or
even
going
if
into
you just
Walmart.
even if you just have to pick up one thing.
Yes.
Well,
I just can't.
you just
I
don't
don't
like it.
know. I'd rather stay home and wash dishes than go grocery shopping. I really would.
Hmm. Yeah, my wife and I compromise also. She doesn't do anything for me, and I make sure that I do whatever she asks of me. And that's the
There you
way
go.
it works. Absolutely. I I give men a lot of credit because women are difficult. We are difficult, and I completely, thoroughly agree with that. Um, we're just a very complex human being, and so I give you guys a lot of credit for putting up with us.
Well,
I don't.
and I'm real proud of you for changing out your ignition and stuff.
Hmm.
But you wouldn't have done that if your guy was still around. It would have been
Probably
him
not.
taking care of it.
It would have probably been um, a different situation.
Yeah.
I probably just would have taken it to a shop or something. But that gave me a true sense. I mean, he always told me. He said, when he was doing something to the house or just a simple little thing, he'd say, "Now come on over here so I can show you how, where this is or how you do this." And I'm like, "Well, I don't need to know that. You know all that. I don't need to know it." And I feel bad because now I wish I would have, listened to him.
Yeah.
But it's yeah, it's a whole different ball of wax. But
Yeah. And sometimes Gwen will say, "We need to do this," and that means
that
you
means
do this.
you.
Yeah. We
But
need to get this done.
we sounds a little less forceful, but you know where that's going to end up. So, hmm yeah. I mean, and that's the thing is you learn to do things around the house and um, things that you wouldn't like getting under the house, change a filter. Oh my god, I
Yeah.
don't ever want to have to do that again, but I'm probably gonna have to. Um,
Yeah. You're supposed to change them at least quarterly.
yeah, I think the filter that I got, it was like every 3 months, so I'm gonna have to change it again in a
I
few.
know a lot of folks change them every month.
Yeah,
Just on the first day of the month, they change their filter. That kind of a routine deal.
yep,
I think that's a little overkill. But
yeah,
some people have allergies and need to change them more often anyway.
yeah. I mean, he used to change it usually about once a month. He would go underneath the house and change it. So, um, and I can see why he, bitched and moaned about getting under the house because I mean, he was 6'4", 300 pounds, 300 plus pounds,
Yeah, it was.
and I mean, that's just like, yeah, if it was difficult for him, or if it was difficult for me, I know that it was difficult for him. But
We used to have a house where the whole house, the drains ran real well, except the washing machine was in the garage, about 2 steps down. So it was on the level of the floor underneath the house. So
mhm.
the water would drain real slow, and so the about twice a year the soap stuff would build up in that drain. And I had to crawl under the house with a plumbing snake and unscrew the pipe and, you know, snake it out. And it worked fine after that, but
Wow.
had to do that about twice a year. And that,
Just dread it.
yeah,
You knew what you had to do, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't think nobody enjoys being under the, you know, under those in
no,
those small confined spaces, but you know, you got to do it. You got to, yeah,
yeah. And that's why electricians and plumbers make, that's why they charge you so much. They don't
yep,
like doing it either, but they like money.
yep. They get paid good money to do it. So, well, that's pretty awesome that Sir Thrifts a lot that you get involved in what she's doing. If she's, he says, I'm cursed with finding everything interesting. My wife crochets. I learned to crochet, not very well. My wife does machine embroidery. I learned how to work the machine so I can do it too. I think that's great. Nothing wrong with that. And then, if there's something that goes wrong with the machine, at least you have an idea of, how to fix it, maybe. Carol is going to be painting her house soon. The whole house, the outside? That's crazy. That is crazy.
My house is kind of like the Golden Gate Bridge, By the time they finish painting it, it's time to start over on the other end. And
Mhm.
yeah, I don't think I've ever stopped painting the house because something always needs to be painted.
Wow.
So, and then I just do it when I have a chance. So,
Yeah.
um, which I almost never paint the house, but it's always being painted. There's always something that has to be painted on our house.
That's crazy. Carol says
Hey,
she does everything around the house. That's awesome. That is, I mean, that's a big time suck because you spend a lot of have a small house but lots of areas. That's cool. Hank says we have brick at this place. I love pressure washing. I do not love painting.
now,
Including fixing the shingles? Oh my gosh. Wow. Kudos to you. That's awesome. I'm not that good. Definitely not that good.
I can't believe those shingling screws in the middle of Texas summer. They're just up there working away. And I'm like, how do you do that? Because, the air temperature will be 100 degrees. So, the top of the roof has got to be at least 130.
Yep.
And the sun just beating down on them and just walking up that ladder with a thing of shingles over their shoulder. And I'm like, how do you do that?
Yep. Um, I think I was pretty young. My dad was putting a roof on or repairing a roof or something, and I needed some extra money, so he hired me to help him. And I couldn't believe it. I was up there on that roof. I did not feel comfortable. I did not feel comfortable, but
Yeah.
I helped him as much as I possibly could. So, Johanna says, I've tried to climb up on my roof to look at the shingles and install my TV antenna, but I stopped at the edge of the roof because I realized how high I was off the ground. I know, right? Heck yeah, Carol.
Yeah,
You
every
do.
once in a while I have to get up there with my pole saw and trim the tree limbs back. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's not. I have a healthy fear of heights. I'm not afraid of heights. I wouldn't say I have a, but yeah,
Phobia.
no, it's not a phobia. But I mean, when you get up on your roof and walk up close to the edge, you're going,
Yeah, that's a long way
I'm gonna,
down.
I'm gonna be careful.
Yep. Yep. Mike hated high. I mean, he did not like to be up high. He just had a real fear of heights. And but we'd need the gutters cleaned and stuff, and there'd be a storm brewing, and we knew it was going to hit soon, so he'd get out there, and man, you could just tell he'd rather get under the house 100 times, you know, if he had to do that rather than if he had to choose. That's what I'm trying to say. But yeah,
Yeah,
he just and it was just getting on the ladder, and I mean he wasn't even getting on the roof. He was just on the ladder, and he did not like it. But he's like, we can't afford. This is when I was working. He said, we can't afford for you to get hurt. So it's like, yeah, I'll just have to do it.
yeah. I remember one time hiking up in the mountains, and it was June, and there was still some snow in the higher parts.
Mm-hmm.
So me and my buddy, we hiked above a snowbank, and hey, it'd be so much fun to take out our raincoats and slide down this snow, right? And so we get started down, we get going faster and faster and faster and faster. And at the end of the snow, there's just a rock field.
Uh,
And so that was pretty
your your
scary. We got
your headphones are crying.
oh, crap. Both of us
Sorry.
are just digging in the heels and the elbows and the hands and everything we can do to slow down so we don't hit that rock. I mean, back when
Oh
you
my gosh.
don't have that kind of fear, like I would no more do that now than a man on the moon.
Yep. I know, Hank. I got one of those too, and I will not get on that thing. Says we have an ancient, probably Egyptian era wood ladder that sucker sways and swings. Yeah. The only place I get afraid is when I get near electric wire. Yeah. I see Mike's dad. He does. He is like the true jack of all trades. I mean, he can do pretty much anything. He rewired the garage. Um, there was a fire in there, not when we lived in there, but there was a fire in there. And I guess one of the stipulations in the mortgage was there was going to be some money put away for repairs, for the mortgage. There was a part of it was for the roof, and so he was he was trying to fix the garage where it burnt. So he was repairing that, and then he redid all the wiring in the garage. Um, it just completely rewired the whole thing. So yeah, I mean he's definitely got some skills. Keep telling him we need a trampoline for those purposes. Exactly. Put that trampoline where you're going to potentially fall, just in case. Hank, he's like, if I fall, you get ready to catch me. And I'm like, okay, I got you. gosh.
So I'm headed back to the storage unit here in a minute.
Uh-oh.
Need to get
Uh-oh.
going before it starts getting 100 degrees in the afternoon.
It has been really, I mean, it's nice. I can't complain because it's been in the 70s. Like for the
Wow.
last, I would say probably a good 4 days we've had 70-degree. We've had rain. I think we had rain for like 2 days straight. And then today it looks like it's going to be clearing up. But I think Saturday it's supposed to get up to 90, back up to 90. So crazy,
I
crazy
need to
weather for
find some real
August.
treasure in that unit. I've pulled out a few good things, but uh,
Yeah, you need to find that what is it? Diamond, diamond in the rough.
yeah,
Yeah,
diamonds or sapphires. I'd be okay with sapphires.
yeah, yeah.
A couple of rubies.
Bought a camcorder the other day, disc one. There are discs with video on them. One is labeled P disc and was sealed in an envelope. Kid said, "Yeah, that's porn video." Whoops. Hank said there's got to be some gold bars in there
I'm telling
someplace.
you, I did find that silver coin, so
Yeah?
I hope they're just a couple of duffel bags full of those in there.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. It'd just be nice if you could find a little stash of something, value. Oh, excuse me.
It's always good to find the jewelry box.
Yeah. Speaking of jewelry, I had to I had to go to St. Joe yesterday for that ultrasound test that never happened. That's
It
a
never
story
happened.
and that's in itself. Um so I was driving and I was actually coming home and there was I seen down the road that there was a jeweler. Of course, I didn't bring any of my jewelry with me. I didn't think about it. But I have to go back for my real appointment on Friday. So, I'm gonna take my jewelry with me and have it tested and, you know, have them verify what it is. Yeah, they screwed up. The doctor's office, not the ultrasound place, but the doctor's office. I guess because I have such horrible reception in my house, and they couldn't get a hold of me yesterday morning, so they canceled the appointment. And but nobody told me that. So, the dental office and the medical office, that's all the same in the same building. And so I was there at noon and nobody even said anything. So I ended up, I drove another 35 miles to get to the hospital where the appointment was and got in there and they said, "Yeah, your appointment was canceled this morning." I'm like, "Oh my gosh." I was I was livid. I was just fit to be tied. Um and then, you know, I talked to the nurse and we tried to figure out what was going on. And basically it was just the nurse would call me to confirm appointment or whatever and she would get my voicemail. But she wouldn't put a whole lot of information in the voicemail. She'd just say, "Hey, this is Becca, give me a call back." And so I'd call the office and they'd say, "Well, she's not available right now, so you need to leave a message." So I'd leave her a message. So it was just message, message, it was just craziness.
Yeah.
So yeah, that what they're gonna do is they have like a portal and they can actually send a text message through that portal. And so yeah, I can get messages that way. Doesn't your phone connect to your Wi-Fi to give you better calling or texting signal? It does. But I was talking to Sally about that last night. I think I need to get another modem, or I need to reset my modem or something. Because I used to get a lot further. I could go with my headphones, because my headphones are Wi-Fi. I could go clear almost to the back door without it buzzing, and I could still be heard, without bagpipes or anything. Um, I can't even get to my kitchen without them squealing. So I think there might be something going on with the modem, or the Wi-Fi service. So I'm going to call them today and see what they say. We'll probably have to do some troubleshooting or whatever, but
And you know what? I would be really curious to know what your jeweler would offer for your jewelry.
mm,
And I think it'd be a good education for everybody for you to take it in there and say, okay, I've got this many grams of gold in this necklace.
mhm.
How much would you pay me? You know,
Yeah.
because nearly all jewelers will buy used jewelry. Um,
Hmm.
and just as, I mean, okay, thank you for your offer, but no. But just to see what, and
Yeah.
you're not being rude or anything doing that, but it'd
Mhm.
be good to hear a report back about like what value you consider it to be as compared to what the jeweler's willing to offer you for it.
Right. That's more of a verification to, you know, see if you're even, if you're close, you know.
And sometimes I've even been a little rude and say, if I sold it to you, how much would you sell it for?
Mhm.
Oh, well,
Yeah, what's
I
your
mean,
up price?
some some guys, my local guy, he just a good old good old boy. He just flat out tell you, I'd probably put it in the case over there for 80 bucks, or whatever.
Mhm.
But um, the bigger stores in Waco, yeah, they wouldn't tell you how much they would resell it for. But
Yeah.
they're going to make a good cut, I know, because of offers I've had from the big town jewelers.
Yep. So, I'm planning on taking that over there. So I've got 2 necklaces that I'm taking, and I think that's all I've got so far. Johanna says I have cable internet and I have a modem and a separate Wi-Fi router. My router is kind of centrally located in the house, so I get an even signal distribution.
It's like
Yeah, I
Abby's
mean,
trying to get in.
from the from basically from where the router was before, there's not any change. I mean, besides maybe a couple of feet from where it was originally. So there's not a big difference in area. But I mean, like I can't get phone if my phone is right here by me, I won't get a phone call. People can't get through. But if it's in the kitchen, I can put it in the kitchen and it'll ring every time. So I don't know.
There she went.
Is she trying to get in?
She was trying to come on, and I heard a couple of click, 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 click,
Huh.
clicks.
Good morning.
There she is, Miss America.
Miss Perky. Hi.
It shouldn't be that big of a deal. Is there a fireplace blocking signal somewhere?
Morning,
No.
Kate.
Nope.
Good morning.
Good morning. What's going on?
Happy?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought I was going crazy over here. Well, that's
No.
beside the point.
You came on once and I heard your mic going.
I know. A crazy computer.
Carol wants to know, Bridget, how many packages today?
Oh my God.
I packed a lot yesterday, so. Oh, I sold another game for $100.
Awesome. Which one did you sell?
Holly Pickles.
Wow.
Queen Movie Burlesque board game from 1921 with all the pieces. So
Wow.
I bought a Pollyanna one from 1915, and I bought this one from 1921, and I think I paid $5 a piece for them. And the 1915 one, Pollyanna one, I sold for $50, and then this one I sold for $100.
Nice.
Okay, eBay or Bridget, if you do an e-course, I would pay you. Nobody else, but I would pay you.
Holly Pickles. Yep, that's what she said.
Risque
awesome.
still pays, huh?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I only had 11 going out today. So
That's not bad.
No, it was kind of slow. But
I imagine, I mean, I don't know this from experience, but, I imagine if you had, 20, 25, 30 every single day, that would get, yeah, I mean, yes, everybody would love the money, but,
a real
yeah, I mean, you're spending, half of your time just packaging things up, so
that's why I'm so bogged down with stuff to list, because I have been, I'm not complaining. I'm very grateful. But yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I mean, that's
awesome.
Yeah,
so it's good.
Good to boo-hoo, you've got so much to pack.
Yeah.
Listen, Todd, I've heard you before, so don't even start.
I know, right? I just sold $100 worth of something. No big deal. Shout out, Todd.
Oh, Todd, I heard a cha-ching. Yeah, it was just 6, military things. That's all.
Worries, no big deal.
Yeah, right.
I'm happy that I finally stopped, a no-sale Saturday with one sale. And I'm like, y'all got 11 going. I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. I'm not even going to say nothing no more. So I'm out to it.
Yeah, Pink, I have a Nighthawk router too, and I love it. I love it.
Really?
Oh my gosh. I mean, they're more expensive routers. However, my neighbor uses internet off my Wi-Fi for her. She just has an iPad.
Wow.
So I gave her my password so she could use it.
But,
yeah. I have 3 TVs that run off Wi-Fi because I use the little box. 1, 2, 3 laptops. A regular computer that runs off the Wi-Fi, our phones, our iPads, and I've never had it bogged down.
Wow.
Yeah. The Nighthawk routers are really good.
So does it work the same? I mean, you just unplug what you've got plugged in currently and just plug in the cords to that, right?
Well, I have my cable modem and then I have my Wi-Fi router.
Okay.
My cable modem isn't a Wi-Fi router all in one. They wanted to do that and I told them no, because I heard that they weren't really that great.
Yeah. Because I just have one router. That's all I have.
Okay.
Now that these other girlies showed up, I'm gonna go to the storage unit, make make another video for Bridget to watch.
Yeah, and you're not going to upload it. I know the drill.
I'll upload it. I just got to remember to keep my private information out of there.
Oh, I'll watch your private information. I don't care.
Yeah, really. Yeah.
All right. Thank you there, Valerie, for having a morning show. I'll see y'all later.
Well, you're welcome. You have a good luck to you.
Bye, Todd. Good luck.
Bye.
Take a leprechaun with you.
Okay.
Find lots of silver.
Yeah. Lots and lots of silver.
Ugh.
Well, I'll have to look, because that's what I was thinking. You know, maybe I need my, because I just rent this one from the cable company. So I was thinking maybe I'd need to, you know, get an upgrade.
Yeah, like I said, they tried to tell me, well, you know, you don't need your own wireless router. You could just use ours. It's all in one. And I said, no. I said, you don't understand how many wireless items we have in this house.
Right.
Small house, but we have a lot of wireless items in here.
Yeah.
That's probably what we need to do. One like that, because, oh, Lord.
Yeah, I'm going to have to look into that. In the long run, owning my own modem and router saves money compared to
A
monthly rental fee. Yeah, absolutely.
Huh, that's pretty cool. I may have to try that.
I need to look into that Nighthawk router.
Yeah, let me see which one. I've had mine for probably a year and a half or something like that now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I definitely need to look into that because I think, you know, I have noticed a big decrease in just the area that's covered. Just never had this problem. Well, we did when we first moved in. Then when we got the Wi-Fi, it made it, you know, so much better because we couldn't get any calls in the house whatsoever.
Wow.
No phone calls at all. And then when we got the Wi-Fi, it was like, wow. It was a big change. And it was good up until a point, and then it just, you know, stopped. So
yeah, must maybe the router's bad. They should come and replace it for you.
Well, that's what I was kind of thinking too. You know, maybe they need to, because I know that the last one that I had, they said, "How long have you had this thing?" And I said, "I don't know, since, you know, for a while." And they said, "This thing is like obsolete. You know, we don't even put this out anymore." And I'm like, well, why aren't you like replacing instead of people, you know, going through all that trouble? Why aren't you going in and, you know, saying, "Hey, we need to replace your router"? You know, I guess they just wait until, you know, somebody starts having trouble, then they'll do something.
Yeah, I would call. Just say, listen, I'm not. I mean, because there are boosters that you can get.
Yeah.
That you could put in each room, and they just plug right into your regular plug outlet. In your wall, and it connects to your Wi-Fi router, and it boosts your Wi-Fi signals throughout your house. They have that,
Right?
but I would call and have them replace it. You pay a rental fee; they can come out.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's funny because we just sold a whole bunch of those boosters. It's like instead of, you know, using them, I just sell them. You know, forget it. I make that's sad. I could actually be used. Nope, it's too much money. I'm gonna go ahead and sell this. Screw my internet. Yeah, I know. It's money. Yeah, I was late because our little Dotson, he's not feeling so hot today. I don't know if
your sickness.
Well, I think I don't know what's going on with him. He's not moving a whole lot. He's just kind of laying around, and he's 12. So I don't know, him and my 14-year-old, I don't know if we're going to have them around much longer, but yeah, I was messing around with him this morning, trying to get him up.
Yeah.
He's not wanting it. He'll get out of his little bed and lay on on the big baby's bed, you know, but he just ain't doing so well. So I don't know what's going on with him. I'm going to take him to the vet in a little bit. he moved back into his bed, but
Hmm.
I don't know. He's 12 and the female's 14, and she's having more problems standing up. And
Aw.
bless her heart, she can't lay down. Her back hips are so bad.
Aw.
But she got hit when she was younger, and we ended up having to get her whole tail cut off all the way inside.
Wow.
So when she tries to sit, it's almost like, and she's in her pooping stance, and she ends up pooping on the floor. So, and then she can't go out. She falls all the time, so I'm having to pick her up, and so it won't be long. She's 14, so
Yeah.
he's 12, and I don't know how much longer they're going to be around. I can't put them down because she gets like frisky every once in a while. She gets up moving around, and she wants to jump around and play like she's 2.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's kind of, I'm that one, like, I don't want to put them down until they start, crying and stuff, but I don't want them to suffer too much either.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, when do you put them down? I just don't.
It's hard. And, now that I have done it, I mean, it's, I think I waited too long.
Yeah.
I regret not doing it sooner just because, now in hindsight, I'm seeing, all the things that, all the hurting that he went through, so, and they do that too. I mean, every once in a while, I mean, he'd just perk up and he'd start chasing the dogs and, I mean, just acting like he was just a little, puppy, but, and then he'd go right back into his, old stage. So
It's hard. I mean, I don't know. I hate it. I hate it for them. But it's like they're not whimpering and they get around and they'll eat. And he hadn't ate today. If he doesn't eat by this afternoon, I'm gonna take him in again and check. But he's the one that has seizures.
Yeah.
So I gave him some pills and hopefully he'll kind of kick him out of it. But it's just we had a male lab that was like that. He couldn't walk at all. His thyroids were so bad, and the vet kept trying to tell me to put him down, and I didn't, and he got back to walking, and about a month later he passed away on me. So it's like, I don't want to do that again. It's just kind of like, what do you do? But
yeah,
I don't know. It's gonna have to be, but if I do it, I'm gonna have him come to my house and put him to sleep. I'm not gonna do it, as far as taking him to the vet or anything, because they had those people come in.
Right.
Yeah, it is really hard. It sucks, but hopefully it won't be too soon. But he's just not feeling good today. So
yeah,
I'm like, between him and me, I mean, I don't know who's worse, me or the dog. So I have to put myself down pretty soon.
Oh,
like crap. We don't grow old gracefully around here. We're ornery.
Hell yeah.
I'm like, shoot. But yeah, it is. It's a tough decision.
Hello, Miss Kathy, Shark and Mom Deals.
I hadn't seen her in a while.
Hi, Lori.
Lori snuck in.
I know.
Hey, there's Lori.
She did.
Oh, snuck in.
I'm a ninja.
Oh, Karen, I hate that. It is emotional when you have to put them down.
No, actually, I'm a Jedi. So.
I'm gonna go rattle Sally's cage.
Uh-oh.
Selling ninja.
Wake up.
Wake up. How late were y'all up last night listening?
Oh my gosh. I was up. I think it was like 12:30 at least.
Oh, wow.
I stayed up till.
I didn't even stay up that late.
If I remember right. So.
I went to bed about 10. That's like, screw this, I'm going to sleep. I'm about to try to pull the all-nighter tonight after the grandkids leave. I have so much to list.
I'm not gonna be able to. I say I'm gonna try to, and
I know.
it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
The funny thing is I will say, because usually like Friday nights, I always look at that as my late night. And
late night. Holy crap! You stay up late to begin with. What is this late night?
But I know at least on Saturday morning, I know that I can sleep in.
Yeah.
And so I've got it all planned because I'm thinking, oh, I could stay up until 2 or 3, Oh, excuse me. And yeah, that doesn't happen. I usually will go to bed around midnight. So it's about the same as usual, midnight, 1 o'clock. So, and then Sunday night into Monday morning, if I've got a lot of orders to pack, I'm working on that. So I'm usually up until 1.
Yeah.
But I need to stop that. I need to start getting some more rest.
What's that?
Ugh.
Yeah.
Is there a such thing?
Mm.
Yes, lots of it needs it. Need more than what I can think of.
Mhm.
Although I do have a crazy kind of eBay question, I guess. I don't know if it's crazy. Well, I'm listing all, and I know it's probably because it's clothing, but on new listings, they say, your new listings are supposed to be like your first one seen and all that kind of crazy fun stuff. Well, listing all these crazy shirts with Alabama, I went and looked up, of course, I went and looked up some of the shirts just to see where they are. New listing, just did it about maybe 30 minutes after that. I'm on page 14 at the very bottom.
Wow.
How in the world? And it says new listing next to it. It has the free shipping, free returns, all the little hoops that, eBay wants you to jump through. And I'm on page 14. I'm like, what the fire? I'm like, I thought it was supposed to be like on the first few pages, but I'm like, maybe I'm missing something there.
Wow.
I don't know.
You're missing that eBay does whatever the hell they want to do.
Yeah, I got that part of it.
I would definitely, call and find out why it is that you're so far down on the list. I mean, they got a sales team. They should be able to help you with that.
All right. No, Joanne, I'm not copying titles. I went and created like new titles, and I did it with the search engine optimization, fun stuff, the brand names, gender, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got it in with the women's clothing because it's a women's shirt. And I went in and looked up the Alabama Crimson Tide women's t-shirt. That's what it is. It's a t-shirt. I didn't pick colors or anything like that. So of course you're gonna throw in a bunch of random ones.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, literally, how like Fantanic, I guess is what's the name of the sports people that have all the sports and stuff. Of course, theirs are on the first like 10 pages.
Yeah.
So and I try, I kind of look at the ones that are sold and the ones that are listed now to see what the wording is. I don't copy it exactly because I don't like to copy everybody's. I kind of have my own little thing set up, and it's kind of for the that they told me at eBay when I talked to them last time of how to do the search optimization wording and stuff. And I followed, a lot of what they had said, and then a lot what are sold, but it's still kind of all of our listings are kind of being shot at like very last pages,
right?
Even the men one. So I don't know.
Well, I guess if you have a company like that has a million things listed.
Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. Maybe because they're a bigger store. Because I know the bigger stores are going to be seen first. I mean, that's a given because they're going to pay more. So of course you're going to have the prime spots.
But if you put newly listed, it should be all the I would think the very fresh listed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I thought too.
I mean, like if I had an Alabama shirt that I listed yesterday and you had one that you just listed 15, 20 minutes ago, half an hour ago, yours should be above mine.
Right. And see, mine was at the end, like I said, page 14, and there was a few at up top in the first pages that were newly listed that wasn't big store. Well, I don't know if they were big stores; they were like pre-owned. And I even did like, if I do pre-owned, lowest price or whatever, of course I'm gonna be on the first few pages if you filter through.
Right.
And I know clothing is such a big thing anyway with eBay because it's gotten so saturated, on certain clothing. And I know that, this is going to be saturated too. It's just kind of, I was just wondering maybe if it's just because of the saturation of the clothes, or if, maybe I was doing something wrong, but I followed, a lot of the things that eBay said, that the lady says, oh, put plus size, put this, that don't work either. But, it's just kind of, what do you, I didn't know if maybe I should call eBay to see if for them to look at it, because it's like our sales have slowed down this month. And I know last week I didn't list a whole lot. Marcel did some listing.
Right.
And that probably kind of hurt us a little bit too, because that put us behind. But I just wasn't too sure. Maybe I was thinking maybe because of the bigger stores. I don't know.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's, I didn't list Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, and my sales have gone down. Mm-hmm. It's just crazy, just a couple days of not listing, and gosh, it's just nuts how you have to just keep up with it all the time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Joanne, it's why not on eBay too. Yeah, I may have to try to go see about one of the solds and see if I can't copy. I just hate doing that because, I don't know, I'm kind of weird about that. I like to have my, I try to keep it,
Get it.
Try to keep everything the same, across the board. But I may call them today too, just to kind of see.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would.
Get out of here.
They'll probably tell me, well, you just need to list more, or do like they did last time. Nobody wants anything that you're buying or you're selling. Okay, thanks.
Is that what they said?
Yeah, one lady says, well, maybe people are looking for what you're selling. I'm like, so everything that I have over all these items.
Nobody wants them.
I know. It's like, whatever.
They need better customer service reps. They really do.
Yeah. And I don't want to do the promote it, because if you think about it, if I do promote it on all of my items, and by the time I pay the trending rate, I'm going to end up paying more fees in. So I might as well buy, get a bigger store.
Right.
If I'm going to pay all those fees. So, and then, yes, I got them under, and I started with the Alabama Crimson Tide because the simple fact is, because that's what most people look for, that their school name. So.
And you have it under women's?
Yeah. I have it under women's, and I have a men, and I have unisex. Okay. Yeah. If you put it on the used only, I'm on the second page.
Did you come to visit?
Yeah. Nike. I put Nike in that title too, in one of them. I got a Nike one. Oh, there's a baby. Oh, that's sweet. Her baby. Oh, gonna give you love and mama.
Yeah.
But I may just call them and see, maybe something might be going on. I don't know.
I think I would do that. I think I would call them up and find out what gives.
Right. What the hell's going on?
Out of here.
Well, I had fun. It was fun yesterday because we had that one of the paintings sold, and it wouldn't give the guy the calculation because I did calculated shipping. It made him contact me in order to give him shipping rates. And I had the weight and everything in there. And I went in there and looked too to see. And I was like, it's in there, but he got a better rate with him doing that anyway. So I went through FedEx.
Yeah. Maybe that's why, because of the dimensions or something.
Probably so. Yeah.
I've had that happen a couple times.
Yeah. And eBay's just been acting kind of funky and wonky. So. Yeah, that's one of the shirts, the long sleeve t-shirt, black size, small, tri-blend, free. I even put free shipping on some of them. I don't care. If they take it down, they just gonna have to take it down. I didn't put, parts only or anything, but because I've been doing free shipping on some of them. Because like I said, I paid $1.44 in the end for everything.
Whose phone is that?
That's mine.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to call Sally.
Oh.
Here, I'll mute myself.
No, you're fine. I was just making sure nobody was like ringing and they didn't know it. I forgot Sally wasn't on. She's the only one that rings and doesn't know it.
Yeah. I may have to take that tri-blend whatever out there and put Nike in there too, because yeah, if you filter through the used, yeah, that's the first one up there. But I just don't know if everybody's going to be filtering like that. Because, I don't shop like that a lot of times. I just shop as, I look for what I'm looking for and everything that comes up. And if it ain't in the first 5 pages, I'm out. I don't, and I'll do like lowest price. That's about the only time that I filter through. But I just thought that was kind of weird with the new listings. If you don't, but my one-offs, I'm okay with. I just think it's because I may have so much. There's so much in there.
Yeah.
It's so saturated.
The one-offs are not too bad, but
yeah, they're a lot easier.
But like sports shirts, I mean, I can imagine. Like you said, that one Fanatics place, they have tons of them.
Yeah. Yeah, if you need it quick. Yeah, I'm the same way. I'll do lowest price usually if I want it. If I'm trying to find what I'm looking for, because I always start with the lowest price anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought that was weird because I know I've seen other new listings, like even if you just do just a general basic, search, your new listings are always going to be up there at the top, and it's just kind of weird. So
Yeah, what did I just
click off use. So it's showing new and used both, same keywords. Your shirts come on 12th and 13th from the first one. Okay. I don't know if maybe it's just me looking at them and it's kind of being funky because, like I can look up stuff and it does something totally different than my son. I'll call my son. Can you look this up for me, please? Just to see. But
yeah, Johanna says new listings always appear on the first page usually.
Yeah.
I can kind of see that, when you first put it up, and then as others come through that are, somewhat similar, yours is gonna kind of trickle down a little bit.
Yeah. Well, this was literally in the first 15, maybe 30 minutes I listed. I went in and checked it just to see because we haven't been getting any views on them. And I've been trying, I kind of watch them and see, and then I'll kind of I do them on 10 days. That way I can critique them if I need to. If there's like no views, no nothing, I can go in and kind of refresh them or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just kind of seeing, but I mean, it was like 15, 20 minutes. Let me just go look and see what's going on here. And it was on the 14th page. I was like, well, what the? And it had new listing beside it and everything. And all the keywords were kind of the same as, even that Fantastic place. And it was like, okay, well, what's going on? And my husband's like, maybe you should call eBay. I was like, I don't want to be on there with them forever, but.
Yeah, that's the thing. I hate calling them because they're on there.
Well, you can click that button at the bottom and contact us or help or something like that, and they can call you.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to
do. I would say a good call to them would be, I think you have a good reason for that.
Yeah, just kind of look at it. At least have them just take a glance at it and see. I mean, if it's nothing, they'll tell me it's nothing, but.
Well, like Hank says, it could be an indexing issue,
Could be.
So, you just don't know. And sometimes I think, eBay wants us to call them because they don't know everything that's going on.
Right.
And, it could be just your account or it could be, a lot of people are having the same issue.
Yeah.
But you never know that until you call and talk to them.
Yeah, I finally got my one that requires, what was it? Requires something. I forgot what it was. I had to look. It's something I've had on here for sale forever, but it requires.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Action thing.
Mm-hmm.
That product, whatever it is. Yeah, requires product, whatever. I'm like going, I've had that on here forever, but I think they're doing their changes now again, too. They're more updates and stuff. So, hey, Maureen and Mary. I'm sorry.
Hey, guys. Hey, I'm going to run my mail out. I'll be right back.
Okie dokie. But yeah, I just figured I didn't know if anybody else has had that problem. Maybe it's something, it was just me. Maybe, because I always worry about my titles not being right, not searchable. Or I'm like, no one's looking at it. Why? Why am I not getting seen? But thank y'all for looking for me. I appreciate it. I mean, that helps to kind of get some fresh eyes on it. Because, you can sit and I can look at it all day long. And unless I got fresh eyes on it, you can forget it. Hey, Glenn.
Hi, Glenn.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, because of the catalog thing. See, that's just it with the new stuff. How is that catalog thing working? I mean, I guess I need to get in there and look at that a little more. I feel out of touch.
Well, I had one thing and it said you were missing. What did it say? I was missing something. What the heck was it? I can't remember. And then when it said you were missing product information on it, like that from their product catalog or whatever. So I get in there and I click on it, and they said we don't have any product information in our catalog about this item.
Yeah.
So then, what the hell do you want me to do?
That's the one that I'm doing too. Yeah.
And they didn't have anything, so I'm like, and then they said, "Do you want to make up one for this?" Sure. So I, sent my picture in with the UPC code. They denied it. They denied it. Well, what do you want me to do? Gosh, they drive me insane.
I know, it's crazy. I mean, that's the same thing they did with that. It's one of those little Jensen little portable speaker things. And it's like, I got to put pictures, information, everything in here. It's like, okay, you're the one that's wanting to build the catalog. You're wanting to do this to update your little system. Don't you think that's something that you should be doing there, eBay? But hey, I get paid. I'm paying you to do your work. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, they want us to take pictures and us to put in and then they deny it. And I'm like, well, this is the item it is. I don't know what else to tell you. It's brand new. It's still in the box. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, Deb, I was putting in a bunch of keywords. That's what I've been trying to do on a lot of those. I don't know. I'm hoping it's the right keyword. And I list on, I do on Poshmark, and I've been doing them on Macari too. So I have like 3, and then we got our website that we post them on. So
yeah, you're right, Johanna. We are doing all their work for them.
yeah, like I need somebody to pay me, please.
Yeah. Frustrating.
It is, but we got to do it, either way. But
I just left it.
That's what I did. Mine's the same way.
But I hate having that little one on my seller. I hate that. I hate not having all that stuff cleared off.
No, I do. That OCD drives me crazy. It's like,
oh my gosh! Just like on my phone, if I have any little red ones for notifications on any of my apps, I have to get into all of them, clear them all out. Yeah,
I'm the same way. It's like, I can't have this on my phone staring at me. I don't like it. It's like that blinking light in the middle of the night and you can't sleep because it's still blinking. I got to go either shut it off or shoot it. One of the two.
Like my Alexa, when it's giving me a notification that my Amazon package is on the way or whatever, it's blinking yellow at night. And I'm just like, Alexa, read notification so you'll stop.
Stop it. I'm the same way too, but I think I'm gonna try to list some hard goods today. I try to switch up with like clothes one day and then hard goods the next, and then go back and forth instead of just listing a whole bunch of freaking clothes. But I got a whole bunch of freaking clothes. I'm like, crap, but a lot of it to do.
I have a ton of clothes in my storage unit. They kind of get put in the back.
Yeah.
When all my hard goods are done, then I'll go through the clothes.
I said, do you ever get through all your hard goods? Because you get a lot of stuff from your auctions.
I do get through them. It's going to be tough right now because we went to 2 big auctions this weekend. I mean, big. I filled my van both days, top to bottom, back to front. No room for anything else.
Dang.
And my storage unit that I put all the stuff in before I list it is full, top to bottom, back to front, and my van is half full.
Oh, wow.
And I have stuff in my living room that I'm listing right now. So I'll get through it. I'm hoping I get through it before vacation. But
yeah. You don't know if you're going to.
No.
Hey, Mama J. Yeah, Hank just got to run through this stuff, and that's what I've been trying to do too. So I've got so much stuff now; it's just kind of getting it listed and then go back and through and see what I need to update. And then we still got some older stuff that has just been there. I needed to get out of there. I need to make room and get out of my house.
Well, you get a lot of stuff at your storage units too. So
yeah,
I mean,
And it's that season time now because we're starting to, get more. We're gonna start getting more storage units and stuff.
Oh.
Yay!
Yeah, I mean, this is my big auction season, so I expect to fill my storage unit up, and then I'll just list it during winter, whatever,
Yeah,
I say that, and then I'm like, oh no, I gotta get this all done.
I know. I just sold a hat. Yay!
Ooh, good.
Finally.
Yay! Only 20 million more to go.
I know. And they keep piling up. Oh, Lord. A new light pad so you can list your slides. Okay. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of slides.
Oh, that sucks, Jessica.
25 listings had sold one thing in 4 days. Oh, wow. Yeah, I got Alabama hats.
Is that what sold?
No, this was actually, what was this? This is a hang loose Hawaii hat that we've had for a while. No, but I got to get some more. I got to get those other hats, Alabama hats listed. We sold one of them. I need to ask. I should have went in Scott's morning show and asked him what size he was. Told him I had a whole bunch of men Alabama stuff, but
Yeah.
he probably has plenty.
Start advertising yourself out there.
I know, right? I don't know. My husband's is starting to do this Instagram thing where every hour or 2 hours, it automatically lists a listing for us on Instagram.
Yeah, you were talking about that. I want to know what that is.
It's Outify, I think he called it.
What is it?
It's Outify. It's like Spotify, I guess. But
okay.
Yeah. And then what it does is like we bought like 1,000 spots, I think, for $30. And he plans them out like a month or like a week in advance, and he can pick the picture and he can put all whatever he wants to in there. And like every 2 hours, it notifies him, and all he has to do is copy and paste and send it over there.
Oh,
And it's done really good for us as far as getting Instagram followers. I just need to learn how to sell on Instagram. If I could sell on there, I'd probably do pretty good.
I have a friend that's all she sells. Well, she just opened an antique shop, her own antique shop.
Yeah.
But she's mostly sold on Instagram.
Oh, wow.
She sold like linens, like vintage linens and stuff.
Yeah.
And she said they would just PayPal her like they do on eBay.
I have to figure that out.
I mean, I've bought stuff on Instagram before.
I ain't never bought nothing on there. I see them do it all the time. I just got to figure out how they do that. And then I don't care what he says, that we can always have too much Alabama stuff. Especially when you look at it every day. He don't have to look at it every day. I don't care what he says. He lies.
When it's in your inventory, you can have too much.
I know. Whenever your inventory sheet says nothing but Alabama all the way down, you have too much Alabama stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna try. I might have to look up some videos on how to do the Instagram a little better, or at least sell on it. Figure out how it works.
Somebody's got a Jack in the Box.
That's what I was about to say.
A flipper Jack.
That's weird because I just seen a video this morning of like kids opening a Jack in the Box, and some of them are like it just sends them right over the edge.
Really?
Like that. Oh man, I just seen that this morning. That's weird that you.
Funny.
Okay, Deb. I have to try that. Deb was saying just post what you have for sale on Instagram, say comment sold, and just DM me your PayPal.
Yep.
And then do a PayPal invoice.
Huh.
That's how I bought some Disney pins from a lady from Hong Kong on Instagram.
Oh God.
And that's how we did it.
Cool. Hey.
Well, I know Shane was in here one time. We talked to him because he does it on Instagram. I told him he needed to do a video, but I hadn't seen a video from him yet. I might have to hit him up and say, "What's up, man?"
Yep. You promised.
I know you promised us. What is up?
I'll be right back. I have to run in the house and get on my computer in there because it's raining out here.
Oh, okay. Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Deb, do you have to, is it like your normal account, PayPal account, or do you make another PayPal account? I don't know. To do that.
No, it's on your same one, but you do PayPal me, I think.
Yes, I got signed up for that. That PayPal me, I got that. I don't know, just kind of, I don't know. I just know on our website we've been having like a bunch of abandoned carts, but the website that we have, the company we have our website through, you can't, you know how some websites you can go on there and you can just continue as a guest and you don't have to sign up or do anything like that. Well, they won't let you do that. You have to put in your email address in order to receive the, I guess, the order number. We ain't too happy.
Right.
We ain't too happy about that, and I'm just wondering if that's why we're getting a bunch of empty carts left, abandoned carts.
Huh.
Because they'll go in there and they'll put stuff in the carts, but then they'll leave. And we put in there, we have on the header on our website that if you create an email account, we won't send you unsolicited email because, and I'm the same way. I don't want that stupid email.
Right.
But
Really do.
I don't know. Like an airplane. What the hell?
Sorry, cutting the grass next door.
Oh.
I was like, there's an airplane landing in your house, Lori. What are you doing?
He's talking about Jack in the Boxes. I'll show you the one we have for Halloween as soon as Bridget gets back. I want her here too.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait.
Oh, Lord.
No way, dude. God. You wait till the day to do that? Oh.
Yeah, no, I hate that. I hate that too, Hank. That's why we kind of wanted the ones where you didn't have to do, where you didn't have to put your email in. And he even contacted him. He goes, that should be an option of the person that owns that website. I paid that money, so I don't know. We pay $30 a month for it, but I don't know. I don't know what we're going to be doing. He said he's looking into that Shopify. I don't know if anybody's used it for their website.
Yeah. I've heard pretty good things about that.
Yeah. We may check it out and see. I mean, it's a month-to-month contract that we use with I think it's e-commerce.
Mm-hmm.
And then I like the setup of our website, and it looks really good as far as business-wise. It's just that stupid email. It's just kind of like, I want that out of there. So I don't know. We're gonna look at it.
Yeah, I've never paid any or done any kind of selling on Instagram.
Mm-mm.
I'm still trying to learn how just to do just personal post,
I know.
I'm so out of the loop.
Oh, you and me both. If it wasn't for Marcel's, like I was telling him, he uses this Outify, and it automatically has it set up where it takes stuff off our website or your eBay or whatever, and it posts into your Instagram like every so many hours.
Huh.
And you can put your hashtags. It only allows you like 10 hashtags in there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but he fixed the ones that have the most posts in there to send them to. And we've been getting a lot of followers, it's just, and I don't know if it's helped our sales at all because our sales have kind of dropped since July, but I don't know. I left that up to him too. He does that. He does our videos for our YouTube, and he does the Poshmark stuff.
Wow.
I'm not the techie person, so
I ain't either by any means.
Either.
Like, you can handle that part. Thank you.
Yes.
Well, now that Bridget's back, I'll show you the creepy clown one we use for Halloween. Listen. Do you hear that?
Mm-hmm. I don't see the picture, though. There we go.
Get here, mommy.
That's awesome.
That's funny.
We're trying to recreate it and bigger and like one of us actually dress up like that clown.
Oh my gosh. Funny.
Because we have each theme throughout the whole yard. Like we've got the clown air house and all that, and everybody's afraid of that one. They'd rather go sit with Michael Myers than deal with the clowns.
Yeah.
We got an animated clown that's making cotton candy, and he's laughing and carrying on.
No.
Oh my gosh.
You're pretty
You guys have like the Spirit of Halloween store around you?
Yeah, we have all kinds of different ones.
Oh gosh, I love that store. Love it. But I will not go into a haunted house. Like a real haunted place I'll go into because I love that, but not like one that they jump out and scare the crap out of you. I will not do that.
Everybody comes up here. They can't wait to see what I'm going to do because I don't decorate until the day of trick or treat. So I'm out there real early, just getting it all set up.
Oh wow.
And they all, usually the kids come home from school and they're like, "All right, is it ready yet?" I said, "It's not even dark yet. Go home."
Go home.
Oh, because I try to put black plastic all around the yard so they can't see anything.
That's funny. Hank says popping out like a nightmare stripper clown from a cake. Nope.
Yeah.
Exactly. Nope. Hey, Tim.
Oh.
272.
Oh, you sold that creepy clown one for $90? I don't think I could part with that. That's like one of my favorite pieces. Except for the ones I've made, but I mean, I like that one. We're trying to make a headless horseman where it's actually moving and got the
Oh wow.
got the horse and then the lantern or the jack-o'-lantern. But I need a couple more windshield wiper motors to make that happen.
Oh. Lord.
Oh, I make relay mats and everything where they step on it and things activate.
That's awesome. I wouldn't have a clue.
Me either.
Not a clue.
Well, I must be doing something right. I haven't blown myself up or caught anything on fire yet, so.
There you go. Yeah.
That's a start.
Definitely a plus. I wouldn't be able to say the same thing, I don't think.
Me either.
Anyone got any fun stuff they're doing today or interesting or
No.
No.
list?
Yeah, that's it.
No, but I think I'm going to have to take my dryer apart if it don't dry this load of clothes.
Oh no.
I've had to do it before, and I keep buying parts for it rather than just buying another dryer. I pretty much replaced everything in it, so it's almost a new dryer.
Oh, yeah, work.
Yeah.
Wow. True 72, hello. She said I also found a Jack in the Box with Flo from Progressive popping out. It sold for
Okay,
$80.
cool.
$80 on Mercari.
Oh, wow.
Wow. That's amazing.
That's cool. What's Flo? I like Flo. She's funny.
I do too.
Mm-hmm.
It tickles
Morning,
me.
Mary.
Hey, Mary.
Oh, Swamp's working today. Yeah.
Swamp's
I
always
gotta,
working.
yep, he is always working. That's true.
He always is.
Carol's waiting for her mom at her house. Needs to do paperwork. I got a list I gotta go through and make some phone calls and get some stuff. I gotta call eBay on that case again.
Yes.
We're still working on that.
Still working on that?
Yep. Because it's supposed to. Today is the end date, so I gotta make sure whatever they're gonna do, I gotta make sure that they do it. I can't just leave it to them and hope for the best. I want to make sure that they get it taken care of. So they said they were going to try and contact the buyer and just message them and say, it wasn't her fault, because she should have gotten her package. Because it doesn't show me, it shows delivered, but it shows delivered to my address.
Right.
There's no other scans.
I think the one of the reps, he had went into like the USPS,
Right.
and that's where he said that there was a scan where it was going, en route. So, but I haven't looked on there to find out if it was actually delivered.
Yeah, go directly on the USPS site. Don't do the site.
Okay.
Yeah, if you don't ever see it, if something's wonky on your eBay one, always go directly to that one.
Okay.
That gives you more up to date information.
And just so you know, if nothing is on there, you could call your postmaster and they should be able to GPS locate it for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if yours won't do it, give me the tracking number, private message me, and my friend Terry will do it for me.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
and she will actually print out proof of where it was, the coordinates of where it was delivered. So.
Okay. Because it should be, it should have been delivered yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was sent out on Thursday. And it's going to Indiana. So, it definitely should have been delivered.
Right.
I think it went priority too. So, it should be a 2-day shipping.
Okay.
So hopefully, she got it and she understands and everything, but.
Yeah, hopefully they'll get it. Yeah, look at all that first and see.
Oh, really, Carol? When were you going to tell me about this?
She said it last night on the show. I think we're all going to go ahead and let you be our buyer and lister and go ahead and retire too.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think you'll make us more money than we can make ourselves.
Yeah. It'll be worth your time.
Okay.
I know, right?
Yeah. Are they going to extend the day by a few hours for me, or?
Sure. We can add a couple hours on there for you.
Yeah.
No problem. We can do that. We can definitely do that.
She says she's telling everybody.
Ooh, man, you're gonna have a waiting list before too long.
I know. Me and Carol and Valerie are first.
We'll give you 7%, Bridget. Man, that's awesome.
I know, right?
I know I have a friend here. He's just lazy. He likes to go out and buy the stuff, but to list it, forget it. He's probably watching the video. But anyway, he just got a job because he has to pay off his credit card bills that he's been buying merchandise with. And he says, "Oh, I hate this. I said, "Well, you got a list. It's not going to list itself." And then he said, "Well, in the wintertime, when you don't have any auctions, do you think I could bring you over some boxes and you could list them for me?" What? No, you have to list.
I know the buying is the fun part.
Yeah, for everybody it is, but there's a couple parts that come after that before you ship it out.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Dang it.
If you don't list it, then you're a hoarder.
Yeah, pretty much.
You're a full-fledged.
Yep.
No doubt about it. Oh,
and then he says to me, "Well, I have to teach you how to have collector hands before you can touch them." What? Get out of here. He does like cars and sports cards and just stop it. Hands. I'll throw it across the freaking room.
I do the same way. Forget all that. My husband just likes to put it in the garage, and it's like we find it about 2 months later. I'm like, why isn't this listed? Because it's in the garage. I'm like, because you put it in here and we forget about it, you big dummy. Quit doing that. I have a video person.
Carol says she's going to bribe me with Disney junk.
Hey, I got plenty of Disney stuff. I can go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and send you that, including all my stuff. I'll just go ahead and package up the whole. I'll buy storage units up by you. You go ahead and get the storage unit out for me, and go ahead and list it for me.
There you go.
I'll pay you and the storage people.
Mm-hmm.
I can give you my account information. You can't mess me over too much because I ain't got no money in there anyway.
Good luck finding storage units next to me.
Yeah.
Yep. Just keep telling him to list his own stuff with his own collector hands.
Yeah,
Right.
I know, right?
Turn him into listing hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. To buy it, that's for sure. That's the fun part.
He's always going out playing hockey, and well, stay home and list.
Yeah. Instead of going hanging out with your buddies, go home and list and just do that.
Make some money.
I'll try to do that too.
So what's Sally doing? Did you get hold of her?
Nope.
Oh,
Sally.
probably sleeping.
Nope, I didn't. And I don't know what time she went to bed, but I mean, she was getting tired. She was getting pretty tired last night, so.
Oh, she didn't have to work last night?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
She's off for 3.
I hope
Okay.
she's okay.
I'm sure she's fine. She's probably just sleeping,
Mm-hmm.
I don't blame her.
relaxing.
Right. Well, she can relax and talk to us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, relax and talk to us and she'll be all right. What her problem is. Yeah, trust me, I understand that.
Well, she called yesterday and she's like, "I am so sorry." She said, "I overslept. My alarm went off and I just slept right through it and everything." I understand. I mean, you're tired.
Right. Yeah, what are you going to do,
Yep.
Yeah, it happens. Hey, Mike.
Oh,
That's
speaking of a sleepyhead,
Ah!
I don't know. With all the crazy stuff he's been listening, he probably needs his sleep.
Mhm.
Woo! His research is probably really fun.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Hey there, Mike. Hope you're doing all right. Hope all was well. Let's see here.
Is there anyone out there who has a lot of books? Yeah, you want them? I'll send them to you. I don't want them
oh,
more.
I have a lot of books.
See, look at those too.
They're listed, but yeah, if you want them.
Yeah. Send it to you. Don't want them.
I don't really have. Oh, did you get your tooth pulled yesterday? I think that's when he was supposed to get his tooth pulled. Or, have it taken out. Yoked, he said.
Nope.
Looking for Amish canning cookbook and would rather buy it from one of our friends in the chat than someone else. Just thought I would ask you first.
Oh man, I thought I was gonna get rid of my books.
I have a bunch of canning cookbooks. Let me see if I have any Amish ones.
I don't have any cookbooks.
That's usually all I'll buy now is cookbooks.
I'm gonna say you should have some Amish ones up there with all the Amish people you got kicking around there.
I do. I was going to say, if I don't have one, I could just go to their store and get one for you. Because I don't live very far from one of their bakeries.
Yeah, Maureen has books too. Do you have one of those Amish canning cookbooks, Maureen?
Oh, and this is she goes, I do, you won't mind.
Yeah, I don't think I have an Amish one.
Maybe Anissa has one. Oh, the diabetic ones, that Sugar Busters, they have a diabetic burger that's in there that is awesome.
Really?
Huh.
Oh, yes. If you like hot sauce, and I love hot sauce, It has hot sauce and all kinds of different stuff in there, and it is the best burgers ever.
Wow.
I love them. Oh, no, she says it's not an Amish cookbook. Oh man.
Yeah.
Well, if anybody has one out there, Johanna's looking for one.
Yep.
Maureen has a cooking Amish and something. I ain't even gonna try to
Maybe Mennonite.
Mennonite. Okay. And she's wanting a canning one, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Canning cookbook. Okay.
Did you see my picture with the Amish with the furniture piled up on there?
Yeah. I thought they built their own.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and they do, and sometimes, and they bought the buckboard this time, but sometimes they'll bring the regular buggy, and they'll have it piled right on top of like the roof of the buggy.
Wow.
On the road.
That's crazy.
And I apologize. Well, no, obviously there wouldn't be any Amish people in here, but man, they stink. They like don't use any deodorant. And it's,
No.
and it's so hot, and I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
They're so nice, but it's like, oh.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Well, I'm glad you're feeling high, Mike.
I say, you want morphine too?
Sounds like good medicine.
That's
Yep.
good.
Oh, that's good.
That's good.
So he's drugged up pretty good.
And Mary's husband's going to the dentist
Ooh.
after 8 years of nagging him.
Mm.
Man, that's a long nag right there.
Yes, it is. But it obviously worked, so.
Yeah. Eventually.
Oh my gosh, Hank. She said, I refuse to take any pain meds when they drilled into my jaw for this implant. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
No. Load me up.
They didn't give my daughter any when she got her 4 wisdom teeth out.
Oh wow.
The dentist said that she did not want to have the responsibility of her maybe getting hooked on them.
Oh
So,
wow.
Yep.
That's crazy.
She was fine. You know, she took Advil.
Yeah.
And she was fine. So,
Yeah.
But she doesn't really ever take anything. So her immune system wasn't, you know, her system wasn't used to Advil. So
Right.
it worked. But.
I know. I like that. I like the lady at the emergency room. She dug me up that morphine. That lasted for a long time. Even the nurse, she goes, she gave you like a 4 or whatever it was. She goes, you're going to be pretty loopy for a while. I was like, that's okay because I'm in pain right now and I need it. And I was loopy until like 11:30 the next day.
Wow.
I was like, okay, that hurt, but shoot. I would. That's about the only time I really take it. Like something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
But you're going to drug me up to get me to the dentist office anyway, because I'm not going to the dentist office. Sure. You got to give me Valium just to, yeah. I hate it taking my kids there. I'm like, I don't like the smell of the office. Don't like the sound of it. Nope.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh my gosh, Hank.
Cool.
No, but I mean, I think, I think there's a certain point where even if you have a high threshold for pain, I think you still, when you hit that point, I mean, you do have to kind of, you have to back down a little bit and take stuff. I
And
think our bodies aren't made to endure, large amounts of pain like that.
And toothaches are like,
Oh,
my gosh. I think they are right up there with one of the worst pain.
yes. I was on here chatting with y'all that morning, and y'all told me to at least take ibuprofen and quit being stubborn. Yeah. That's crazy. Yep, I agree, Anissa. She said I had 3 babies, 100% natural, including the twins, and
Yep.
I'd do that again before I'd have oral surgery again.
Yep. Me too. I feel the same way.
I know.
Yep. I had both mine natural, and I feel the exact same way.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there ain't nothing worse than mouth pain.
Well, it's so connected to so many nerves up in your, you know,
Right.
your head and stuff. I mean, that's just screw. I'm okay. I'll be all right. Yeah, Mike drug me up. I know. Shoot.
That is crazy.
Wow.
Well, at least it's done. It's out, and you don't have to worry about it.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah.
you've gone a long time with it like that.
Well, I said, you know, if you have headaches a
Okay.
lot, sometimes it could be your teeth or, you know, your mouth hurting a lot of times because of where it's at.
I'll be back in a few.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay. Swamp said he had brain surgery to remove a tumor. No pain meds afterwards was needed.
Wow.
That's how my brother was too, because when he got that tumor removed out of that left lobe,
Hmm.
he didn't have no pain meds, but they did that chemo on him too at the same time. So,
Hmm.
but he did the medical marijuana, so that's what he took, and it helped him tremendously. And I said I don't like the OxyContin or the Lortabs. Like the Lortabs give me energy, so it doesn't do what it does to everybody else. But my mom, and I've seen so many people hooked on
Yep.
Lortabs and OxyContin. I mean, literally, my mom would order her prescriptions overseas, 300 pills at a time, and she'd take them within all 300 pills within a month.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, she was a real bad addict, so it was kind of like I seen way too many people get addicted to them, way too bad. So I was like,
Yeah.
I don't need all that, thank you.
No, and especially when you know it's in your family,
Hmm.
and you know,
There's just a lot of things I won't. You know, I'll take 8 ibuprofen before I'll take a Lortab or OxyContin.
Hmm.
You know, I shut down my liver all day long, but you ain't get me hooked on that crap. I got the
Right.
right?
You know, and it's so many people that get hooked on it that way. You know, it's horrible that some people will take it and it'll bother them. You know, as far as getting addicted. But shoot, she was.
Johanna, Maureen has one. She said, I just checked. Canning book that I have is from 1973, Better Homes and Garden.
Oh, cool.
Is it Amish?
The Better Homes and Garden. I don't think that would be an Amish one.
No, probably not.
Yeah.
Well, shoot.
All right, I'm gonna go see.
And yes, I will. You know, Anissa says the rest of the bottle's sitting in the cupboard. I'll save that stuff. I'm horrible about hoarding antibiotics and pain meds.
Me too.
I'm awful about. I will take it because they say, you know, take it for 10 days or whatever. I'll take it for 8, and I'll save the rest for a rainy day, because sometimes there's nobody available to see you, and you know, so that yeah.
Johanna, I have one. It's an Amish cookbook, but it has a bunch of canning, freezing, and preserving recipes in it.
That might work.
Now I don't know if you'd be interested in that. There's that one. I bought it right from their store.
Oh, cool.
I don't have time to cook. But yeah, there's like a whole section of canning. This whole thing. So I don't know. If you can't find one, let me know. I can send it to you.
Deb said check that thriftbooks2.com. If you order anything over $10, it's free shipping. So
There you go.
Too.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got some pretty strong meds, and so I'll put those. I'm kind of leery about keeping them, like in the medicine cabinet or whatever, just in case somebody, breaks in or whatever. So I
Yeah.
put those. I put those in my lockbox, and then everything else is free reign. But I'll put those away. That way, nobody can steal those. I mean, I guess they could steal the box, but
Yeah, mine go in my lockbox. I had somebody steal a bottle of codeine pills from my dresser once.
mhm.
So now they go in a lockbox. But that
Yep.
person doesn't really come over anymore. So
Yeah. Save the rest for when I do something stupid. Exactly, Mike. That's the
might be
way you
sooner
gotta
than
play.
teasing.
Yep.
Funny.
And that's the thing. I mean, it never fails. You get a toothache on Friday evening and can't be seen until Monday,
Mm-hmm.
or maybe even longer than that. So yeah, I definitely will keep those and keep those handy.
Yeah, definitely. Me too.
Ain't gonna hurt nothing. Mm.
Got a lot of paperwork to catch up on.
I have a lot of everything to get.
I know it's just like it gets piled up, and it's like I look at it, and it's like I don't want to do it. It's gotta be done.
Yeah.
I'll
I've got a lot of clothes to list.
You
I'm
do? Where'd you get them from? No, teasing.
You know what? I don't know. They just like appeared in my
They're multiplying.
house, and they're multiplying. They must be having some good sex or something. I don't know.
At
But
least
I was so
somebody is,
worried
right?
Ringo would get caught up under them or something.
Something's going. At least somebody's having something good there. Why not?
mhm.
I'm just gonna turn some music on loud and just go to town. Be done
Yeah.
with.
See, that's when I list it. I have to have something in the background, and then I'll list faster.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and I can't do YouTube channels because then I get stuck and watching and get
Watch it,
fixated.
yeah.
So I got to turn some heavy music on and just go to town. Be done.
Yep.
That's the best way to do it.
I couldn't agree more.
Narrow your focus to the most critical tasks. They're all critical. They got to get done.
Mhm.
My list keeps getting longer and I ain't getting nothing off of it. Oh,
Karen asked, Glenn, are you okay after your surgery?
Karen, I don't know. Is Glenn ever okay? No, just kidding, Glenn. He is part of the reseller group. Yeah, small successes. My small successes keep turning into big old piles of stuff.
Man.
Don't you still have stuff that your daughter that needs to mail you, clothing that you got
Yeah.
last time?
Yeah.
And then you're going to go get more.
Yeah. So she's already got it all boxed up. So I think what I'm going to do is just have her, send that out to me.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're gonna get that. I think there's 2 more boxes from April.
Oh, okay.
So we'll get those, get her the money and get those sent to me.
Yay.
I gotta get working on this jewelry. Did you find anything good from your haul?
For me?
Yeah.
I haven't really. I mean, we found some good stuff. I found that Polar heart monitor watch.
Mm-hmm.
It works. We got a battery for it. It works. I really haven't gone through it a whole lot because my husband keeps looking at stupid storage units. So if I can get him to stop for like a hot minute, but I found a few things.
Do you ever find any what do you call it? Any jewelry in the storage units?
We did in the Alabama unit. We found 2 silver bracelets, a 14 karat gold necklace,
Oh, cool.
and a 1998 McDonald collector watch.
Oh, wow.
And that watch is worth about almost $100.
Wow.
Yeah, it's I think it was. They said it was 14 karat gold.
Wow.
I think so. I have to look at it again, but yeah, that was the first time we've actually found jewelry in there. It's usually cosmetic jewelry, their costume jewelry, whatever. But this is the first time we had found actual good jewelry in there.
Oh, wow.
So I was
That's
happy
great.
about that. Yeah, but I haven't really gone through that lot yet that I got from Goodwill yet. I ain't had a chance really. I need to though.
Yeah, I'm still going through. I've got a couple of piles back here that I've been through, and so now it's just, about getting them listed, and a lot of it, I would say probably 80% of it is just, costume jewelry, and I'm trying to figure out how to display my, like, the hook earrings and the post earrings. I'm not really, because I don't have one of those little doodads.
Right.
So I'm just trying to figure out some way. I was kind of thinking like maybe a picture frame, like the back of a picture frame or something,
Mm-hmm.
and then just poke a couple of holes in there and just, just slide them in there. So that's kind of, now I got to find a picture frame. I know I've got one around here somewhere. I just don't know where.
Yeah.
I put them somewhere. So.
Oh, that would be cute. And then, yeah, that'd be a cute idea.
Yeah.
Then they'd kind of be framed and.
Well, you could do. You could take the glass out.
Right.
You could even find something. Maybe like a little ornate frame.
Right.
And take the glass out, and then poke the holes in the frame, and then you'd have that frame around it, and
You can even put like little slits for your clip earrings too.
That's true.
They'll slide right in there, clip.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That's a good idea.
So I might have to make a trip down to the Dollar General today. If I can find me a frame of some kind, and
it's like a cute little frame that would be kind of vintagey looking,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I do have. Well, of course, I don't know where they're at, but just the little small. They're just like almost like a wallet.
Frame.
Mm-hmm. If you have a standing trifold whiteboard, you can hang them on that, or go on Etsy and look for ideas. Yeah.
That's true. Yeah. But that frame, I mean, it does sound like a
I
cool
like the frame idea. Yeah.
I think that would be kind of pretty.
Me too.
I'm gonna try it.
Hey, Tammy.
You can buy a frame for $1.
Cheap, yeah.
So.
Especially at Dollar General.
And so if you look around, you probably find some in your house. You're like me.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
It's probably easier just
I don't know.
Dollar General.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking.
Less time.
That's exactly, because I'd be digging through boxes and not get nothing listed, and be the end of the morning, and be
down rabbit holes. Yeah.
Save everybody a lot of time.
A lot of time and trouble. Hey, Alana.
Hey, Alana, how are you?
I was just thinking about you this morning. I was wondering how she was doing. I knew she was supposed to have her surgery.
I think they postponed that.
Oh, did they again? I done missed everything last week. Dang it.
Yeah, I remember. I think she said they
postponed it again.
Postponed it because her levels, her
numbers wasn't.
Yeah, numbers weren't right.
Man, I just missed the whole world. Okay, as long as she's hanging in there.
See what happens, Kathy, when you're sick?
I know, right? Dadgummit.
So don't get sick.
I know. Stay sick. Want to stay away from the children if that's the case. They stay sick.
Yeah, they'll pass everything on you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Especially
Karen
when
says-
school starts.
Yeah, absolutely. Karen says you don't have to hang them. You can get artsy and lie them on pretty fabric. Yeah, you could do that too. I think, a lot of people like to see how they hang though, I wish Trixie had holes in her ears,
Yeah.
but I don't want to start poking holes in her, so
No, that'll hurt her.
yeah,
She'll yell.
might cry.
She'll cry.
So, but I think I'm gonna go to Dollar General and see if I can't find a couple of frames and
That's a really good idea.
and do that. I think that'll look good.
Me too.
Get the drill out.
I was just thinking that. Drill a couple holes in her.
Heck yeah.
Poor Trixie.
While you're at it, just drill out the nipples.
Yeah.
Hey,
Or sand them down. Put the sanding.
So, I had to get the sander. Yep.
Ah.
I just for your information, I did take off the Band-Aids and I put clear tape on it. But it still don't look no better. I just need to get a fingernail file and just file them down.
Yeah.
I know that sounds very painful, but that's what I
You
need to do.
you need to be live while you do that.
I know, right?
Right. Exactly. This is the live sanding of Trixie.
Sanding nipples.
Mm-hmm.
How to sand your nipples down.
I know.
There's some clickbait for you.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, that's great, Alana. She said they're getting ready to go on vacation
Oh, wow.
up to the mountains. Good for you.
Sounds
That's
relaxing.
great. Yep, those nips are driving me crazy. That's okay. Get it done. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely, that's good for you just to get away and just relax and hang out.
Yeah.
Tubing.
Oh,
Tubing's
with-
a lot of fun.
tubing down a river with no gators. Even better.
I know, right?
That sounds like a lot of fun right there. I've never done that before.
I'm sorry, Tammy. What is your question?
What was it?
Well,
I must have missed it.
Sorry, Tammy.
How was I in timeout? I was just saying. Oh, I think it was done by accident. She accidentally clicked it, the timeout button. And then there's no way of getting you out of timeout until that time runs out.
Yeah.
It was just,
it's
just a mistake.
Yeah, it's just like 300
Seconds.
seconds. So it's not that long.
So it was a mistake.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Yeah, sorry.
Sometimes we get click happy. It happens.
Yeah, sometimes you go to click something and you accidentally. It's so easy to do.
Mhm.
If the chat's moving really quick too, it's hard to catch the one that you're, if you're aiming for one person,
Yeah.
sometimes you get another person and you don't realize it. So
Yeah.
it happens.
We've put Sir Thrift a lot in timeout before too because he was misbehaving too. So.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just an accident.
Yeah.
I was put in timeout too before.
Ha.
Yeah,
but that was on purpose.
Yeah, you
That
deserve
was on
it.
purpose, Mr. White. You would
Mhm.
never do that.
I'm a wrench. I can't even get myself out.
I know.
It's funny. Oh, shoot. No gators.
I know.
There's a lot of gators going on lately here. Like, what in the world? I saw that this morning.
Oh, did you see that with that lady in the Carolina?
Yeah, like I think I would. I'm
What
sorry.
happened?
some lady was, I guess, walking her dog, and I guess a gator got her dog, and she was trying to get get the dog from the gator, and I guess the gator got her instead. So,
oh my gosh!
I'm like,
Yeah, she was saving her dog, and
I mean, I love
came right out and got her and killed her.
Yeah, I love my dog and everything, but it's you or me. I'm sorry, you know. But I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know why that happened, Tammy. It's just you know,
It was a mistake.
it wasn't on purpose, so
No.
you know,
Sorry.
it just happens.
Just don't do it again.
You know
Mike,
us, we
Mike's
can't
a
make any.
cat. Deb. He doesn't even have a freaking cat. He has a mouse and a snake. He doesn't have a cat.
Oh God.
Oh my gosh. Anissa said, "How about the guy in Colorado that killed his pregnant wife
my
and 2
goodness.
daughters?"
Oh yeah.
Yep, I seen
See,
that.
I don't watch the news.
Yeah.
I don't either, but I heard it on the radio this morning.
I do not know what happens. I don't know anything about that. Probably better.
Oh, we talk about it, Mike.
We don't
better
talk
believe
about that
we-
anymore, Debbie.
We will still be talking about it.
Mhm. You think she's going to give up on that easy?
Yeah,
No.
you forget it.
Nope.
Don't you know, Mike? We're your other wives, your YouTube wives. We always talk about it. It never goes away.
And don't you forget that a 6-hour drive is not that long for me.
That's right. That's right.
I did that Saturday.
She can do that in 2 auctions or 1 auction.
One auction.
There and back.
Wow.
Yeah, I read that. I did read that today because that is in my area. The Molly Tibbetts. She was a jogger in Iowa,
Yeah.
and she got killed.
Oh.
I guess she was out running, I guess, and disappeared. She'd been gone for a month, and they finally found her. So,
yeah, that's crazy.
yeah,
I didn't
definitely
hear
have pray for her family.
Yeah, that's one thing. You got to make sure you have your surroundings. But they say there's a new one that's going around where these people are putting like these recorders of babies crying outside windows of women that are alone, and women thinking about go out there because the first thing your motherly instinct is to go see what the baby's crying.
Yeah.
And they've called the cops, and the cop says don't go out there because there's serial killers that are snatching women up, doing that. I'm like, I'm going out with my gun. Go ahead, grab me, sucker, because you're gonna be dead.
Yep.
I have a 9mm with hollow points on it. Come on, I dare you. But it's y'all. I mean, definitely, if you're out there and if you're alone and you live by yourself or you're home alone at nighttime, make sure you know what's going on. Go get you a gun. In Mississippi, when we go get our guns renewed, 90% of them that's in there getting their gun permits, new ones, or getting them renewed, are elderly, older women that live alone. And honey, them women can shoot some guns.
Yep.
But
absolutely,
we definitely be careful out there. But that guy that killed his pregnant wife and the 2 kids, the boy knows one of their cousins, and he is just, Lord help him. He is, if hell have fury, he will go get that guy himself if he wants to. But yeah, y'all just be careful out there. Arm yourself, or know what's going on around you for sure.
Yeah.
I hate that.
There's an
echo.
Yeah, there's an echo.
Any more?
I'm gonna mute me real quick.
Echo. Check. Testes.
Sorry.
I put a pair of boots outside the door. Now, most people that live in town, they know, my situation. But I put a pair of muddy boots outside the door just to kind of, you know, make it look like there's a man that lives here.
Right.
So, and then on my back door, I put, those jingle bells that you have like on wreaths and stuff like that. I put them I hang them on my back door. So if anybody tries to get in there, it's kind of an alert. And then I have my house is pretty weaponed up. I've got some good knives and they're taped under the tables, and so if ever I need to grab one, I have plenty of weapons.
Right.
So, but you just these days you just don't know. You just never know.
No, you have to have something everywhere. That's like every time we get a storage unit, it has a gun in it. Any type of gun, we're keeping it. I don't sell them. Don't come to my property asking me to sell them at yard sales. Nope, I don't.
Yep.
I check them, and
that's one more weapon in your assault.
And I've taught my kids when they were young to use guns. My grandsons and granddaughters are going to be the same way. You're going to respect a gun. You're going to know how to use a gun. It's part of life these days.
Yep. Very true.
And they say you better learn how to load those guns. Ain't gonna do you no good if you can't load them, can't throw them at them. You can, but
a can of Hornet spray right by your bed. That shoots far.
And a lighter, instant flamethrower.
There you go. There you go.
Or hairspray, it would work.
My daughter, she carries a because she works, nights, and now she carries a taser. I know it's not legal, but she carries one in her purse.
Yeah.
I said, somebody tries grabbing you, you use it. Who cares? We'll deal with the courts afterwards. But
yeah. That's it. I even have it where I can carry a 9mm my Jeep right up underneath my steering wheel. It's in like a little holder. I slide in there and taking it with me. I mean, I'm going to take it where I'm going because you just don't know.
Right.
Yep.
So arm yourself always. Whatever you got to do, whatever it is, just
See, with New York, the laws are so crazy with the handguns. She files for a permit when you're 21, but it takes 2 years for that permit to go through.
Crazy.
So, wow.
That is just crazy.
Yep.
Yeah.
So she's done the permit. She's done the course. Now it's just a matter of waiting.
Yeah.
So. New York is nuts.
Yeah.
A
lot of them are.
Yep. Glenn, you're right.
Ball spray.
It's true. It sprays a long ways, and you can get it like in their face.
I need to get me some of that.
Yeah.
Add it to my arsenal.
Yep.
Well, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap it up for the day. I was hoping Sally would come on. And Val says, I can't even tell you how many guns we have. I keep a gun by my bed. The judge.
Yeah, I like
Absolutely.
that. That's good.
All right, guys. I hope everybody has a great day, great Tuesday. And we'll see you all tomorrow. Tomorrow's the listing challenge. So get your stuff ready and get ready for that. That's at 8 a.m. So if you're interested, come on in and join us.
Who wouldn't be interested? Come on.
I know.
That's right.
Motivation.
Absolutely.
Bye, everybody. Have a great day.
Bye,
We'll see you all later.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Fun.